Today I want to tell you the secret of manifestation. Manifestation, ability to manifest is there in every one of us. Okay? And what is the process of manifestation is what we're going to discuss. I'm Dr. Ramesh, a trauma surgeon by experience and education, and also an authority on ACE to MEF sciences and an expert on ACE intelligence. Okay. So the key, whatever I said, I am. Those are all the secrets. Okay. So let me tell you. So if you want to manifest anything, it could be something in your personal life, or it could be something in your professional life, or it is your purpose life, whatever you want to manifest, whether it's education, whether it is health, okay, whether it is fitness, whether it is establishing a business, okay, whether it's seeing how to succeed in a business, succeed in whatever you're doing, okay, all of it. And remember, we are creators. And if we can manifest creation, we can also manifest decreation. So both the things are possible. Okay. So if we have by mistakenly manifested something wrong in life, then we can undo it. We can decreate it. So all the possibilities are within you. So this is one of the most important things that I realized in my 36 years of experience in this field. Okay. So what was it? What was missing? What is the key to manifestation? It's not just about manifestation. You need to manifest and then you need to sustain whatever you have created. And also at the end, you need to feel fulfilled. That is also a manifestation. Manifesting your fulfillment. And when do you feel fulfilled? When you look back and say, wow, I created this, I sustained this, and now I have come to a stage to perfect it. And perfection happens when you are fulfilled. You can even perfect it more to feel more fulfilled. So it's all about manifestation, enrichment, and fulfillment. And what did I tell you earlier? I'm Dr. Ramesh, an authority on ACE to MEF sciences. What does MEF stand for? Manifestation, enrichment, and fulfillment. Okay. So it was, when did I realize this? When did I embark on this journey? And when did I understand every aspect of it? Was when my wife suffered from a disease whose reason, the cause was unknown. And strangely, all we were doing was treating symptomatically. And we were at a very young age, in a productive age, and we didn't want anything to happen in case, because it was a productive age, it was a conceptual age, and my wife could conceive. So I didn't want to take medicine, neither did she want to, because she's also a doctor. And that's where the dilemma was. And we tried every system of treatment and different modalities of healings and everything, but to no avail. We couldn't find a solution. And I wanted to see if I really know the reason why she's got this problem, then I will have a solution. So that was the idea. So I wanted to find out the reason for it. And for this, reluctantly I went ahead reluctantly in search beyond the medical field, because there's a little certain amount of arrogance we develop that we know everything. I had to let go of that arrogance, and that arrogance which was holding me back, to find out what is the reason for disease. So I went to different modalities, and only to realize that each one of these people, or each author, or each workshop trainer, each master in the world was expressing their truth, because that is what they had to do. That truth was not matching with the truth I was seeking. So I needed to seek the truth. And that's when I decided that I need to let go of reading all the books. So this was around the age of 33. Let go of reading all books. Now it's almost 36 years. Okay? So no books, no Google, for example, whenever it came. Okay? No teachers, no masters, no following any scriptures, no following anything. And I read out that there must be a methodology. So I need to awaken the teacher inside me, the self-guru. The guru which is within, so that I am able to take decisions, and I am able to realize, I am able to enlighten myself and understand and get deeper insights on this disease. What is the cause of disease? And especially so, it was because I wanted the reason for my wife's disease. Okay, even our investigations were confirmatory about the disease, and we know, medically speaking, that none of these things can be reversed, and this disease doesn't have a cure. But I said there must be something. So that was the motivation, that was the inspiration force, that there has to be something. I want to solve this. So that is how I went ahead. And finally, to cut it short, I won't talk of the whole journey, was that disease occurs as a result of persistent stress. Therefore, now as we age, you don't necessarily have to suffer. You only suffer because of the diseases you carry with you. Okay? So, the disease is because of persistent stress. So, the question is chronically. So then what is the stage when you are just stressed? That is a dis-ease state. That means you just lost your ease. You are no more in an ease state. And what is the reason for stress? It's a reason because of lack. A lack of nourishment, a lack of energy, a lack of this thing. That is the reason for the stress. Okay? Now stresses could be physical level, when you tire yourself beyond. By the evening you are stressed and you need to sleep. For example, it's so simple. Okay? But if you go on doing something, you do over exercise, then you are not able to do exercise for 3 days. You get tired, your body has to recover. Okay? So that is also a level of stress. An emotional lack, when you do not get the love you need, the attention you need, the affection you need, whether it's in whatever level, that is also an emotional, that is called emotional stress. And mentally, when you're thinking all the time and not resting at all, that is called mental stress. And when you're not at peace, when you're not happy, that is called spiritual stress. I'm just giving you examples. And if there are certain environments you go to and you feel uncomfortable, that is environmental stress. And there are certain environments, just like you leave all this house, go out into the near the seashore and open nature and all, suddenly you feel better. So that is overcoming stress. That's a good environment. Understand? Similarly, the astrological patterns also have an effect on us. So all these things are different kinds of stresses, and there has to be a solution for each of the stresses, and it's due to a lack. All we need to do is fulfill the lack, and fulfilling the lack in the form of energy which is needed for each of these levels. Okay? If it's that simple, and this is what we applied in case of my wife, and we helped her reverse the disease process and also the blood factors and everything, and it became negative. That was quite surprising. And then I said, okay, we need to try it out in others. Just doing it one, it's not of any significance. It's just a case study for us, medically speaking. So then we started applying it in other people with the same disease. We saw it worked. Then we applied it in other diseases. It worked. The whole system worked. And you really didn't need to give medicine. All you needed to do was fulfill the lack. We started doing it in babies. It worked. And then suddenly we realized that the reason for disease or a dis-state is not just in living structures, but in even non-living structures like organizations, like offices, like corporates, like businesses. There also, it's the same structure of the disease or a dis-state is. And the same system can be applied in order to correct it. So I had found the universal solution, and the universal solution is just fulfill the lacks. Okay. So if all this was present inside, why did anybody teach us? Why did anybody tell us? Okay. So anyhow, there are examples and people have told us that we need to live a balanced life. You need to have a good lifestyle. Everybody has talked about all those things. Okay. However, we don't pay heed and we are distracted. We are not focused. We are not attentive at doing one singular task at a time, but we are trying to do many things. It's like jack of all trades, master of none. So this is what's happening in our life all the time. We have not focused attention, and focus and attention is part of consciousness. So one is a lack of energy. Second is not being focused and attentive. That is part of consciousness. And there is also another thing which we have inside us. It's called awareness. Now awareness during the waking hours is consciousness. But awareness which is present all the 24 hours, which is keeping us alive, which knows exactly how to work the whole systems, which knows how to work the digestion, respiration and everything, that is working 24 hours to keep us alive. And it's all knowing. It knows exactly what to do and how to keep us alive for this period of time. It knows exactly. And that is called awareness. So what was missing was that we didn't know that awareness is all-knowing. In the waking time, that all-knowing is consciousness and then energy. So all we needed to do is be more aware, be more conscious or more focused, more attentive or B, use our potential and energies rightfully and bring back all the energies we needed rightfully. Okay, so if you strengthen your awareness, consciousness, and energy, then automatically you will be able to manifest whatever you want. And here we are talking of manifesting holistic well-being. And what is holistic well-being? Physical well-being, mental well-being, emotional well-being, spiritual well-being, and environmental well-being and astrological well-being all put together. It has to all come into alignment. It has to all come into that integrated state. It has to all come into that one singular state where you will feel every aspect of it and you will be happy. You will be happy at every level. So all we need is awareness, consciousness, education, energy. Who's yours? Who can do it? You. So you are the only one who can do it by using your own strengthened awareness, consciousness and energy, and which can be strengthened by virtue of practicing every day, making it a habit and imprinting into your genetic system. So this is what I wanted to tell you today. So I hope you enjoyed it and you got some realization and understanding. And if you are somebody who wants to know more about this, and if you have a heart calling, you want to bring a change in your life, you're trying to manifest something and enrich and fulfill yourself, then there's a webinar which I do every week, a free webinar, and the link is below. Just click in order to come. And then you will enjoy the next steps of it.